Alright, welcome everyone to a Milwaukee tool review. This particular tool review is going to be about this Milwaukee M12 and M18 wireless Jobsite speaker. This is model number 2891-20. This is a tool only and it can be had for $179 is the retail price. Now the details, there is no radio. This is not a Jobsite radio. This is a Jobsite speaker. It is Bluetooth enabled and has auxiliary abilities such as the 1/8 inch phono jack that probably nobody has on their cell phone at this point, but there are a few people left. I do like to play it with vintage mini disc players or CD players you can use with this because it has the phono in. So we'll get to that here right now. This is the accessory port. It has a little rubber sealed door. If you seal it, this is IP54 rated, so it's dust and water resistant, and it's impact resistant as well. But inside this little door you have a standard USB, I believe this is 2.1 amp charge capability. So you can charge your phone while you stream Bluetooth, and or you can be plugged in via this 1/8 inch phono jack, so you could plug this into anything that you can get a 1/8 inch headphone jack. It'll play that music through the aux setting. And then there's your 18 volts DC in. This does come with a wall wart. I don't know where it is. I've never used it. I would never plug this radio in myself unless it was easier and didn't require me to carry a wall wart around. So that kind of defeats the portability of this. This is one of many radios I've owned from Milwaukee, and I actually sold the other two that I had when I purchased this one. I realized the other day this is probably 4 or 5 years old. It's hard to find online right now. It shows out of stock in almost all the locations that I seem to look, but what's funny is there were 5 on the shelf at my Home Depot. So they're still available, and that's why I'm taking the time to tell you about it. So this is a 40 watt 6 speaker system, and it's really only 4 speakers, but there's a couple passive radiators in there. It has good Bluetooth distance. It can be difficult to hook up to initially, but after that I've had nothing but good distance. It can be positioned like so. The top has this handle. I like the handle. I like to use it in this position and drop my phone in the top here. And if you do that, be careful because there's not much for surface area, and if you play music that kind of bumps a little bit and this is on an uneven surface, it will walk its way off and fall on the floor. So that's happened before. So I haven't dropped it from any massive heights, but this is definitely taking a tumble here and there. You can see the battery shoe configuration, standard M18 shoe for the standard batteries. And then you can see there's a 12 volt shoe over here, and I'm going to show you with an extended pack how tight it is to actually get it in here. You kind of got to pop it up in there. I can do this one-handed. But I never really run it on M12 packs. I think, just using the shoe is more difficult. M18 battery obviously lasts a lot longer, and so I use it on M18. But it is nice that you have the ability to use both platforms, and the sound output is pretty good. As far as radios go, I was always happy with it. Like I said, I had 2 previous models, and this kind of took the cake when I got it. So you can charge your phone with it. We've talked about that. You can use auxiliary in. There is no radio functionality. No workshop or job site is complete without sound. So you got to get something. And this, everybody's got a cell phone. I prefer the Bluetooth. I don't listen to a whole lot of radio. I think there's a lot of advertisement there that I don't want to listen to. So this allows me to use Spotify. Simple, stream it to this and bump away. Things I would change. If I could make this better, I would get rid of the wall wart that they sell with it. I'd put a cord wrap on it, maybe make it a tad bit heavier and bigger, because obviously those functions would make it heavier and bigger. But, you know, I'd spend a little bit more money, same sort of shape. I like this hexagonal shape. I like the fact that you can kind of point the sound where you want it. It's good. It's good. It's just not perfect because it's light. And there's not a lot of rubber on it. It's all hard plastic. So this thing, like I said, on a hard surface that's uneven, it will kind of wander around if you don't watch it. So wherever you put it down, typically I put it on the floor now because I know better. Yeah, 179 bucks. This one is my favorite one that I have, and it's probably about 4 or 5 years old now. I can't really tell. I can't find the receipt, but it's pretty much just sat in my workshop. I moved it around. I've dropped it. I use it when I stack wood. I had a party I hosted for New Year's that we use this for sound, and sometimes I take it in the car if something's not going right with the stereo. It's handy to have. So it's a good tool. Also want to say I have other tool reviews on my channel. Please check it out. And so there's also other content not tool related. I like to bring you guys tools because that's what we do. We use tools to get stuff done. I do a lot of random stuff, and for that I need sound. And so this is something you may not ever hear. It's there, it's playing in the shop. I always use it. It's one of probably my more used Milwaukee tools, to be honest with you. Simple to use. Power on, power off, power on. Auxiliary is activated right now. If I want to use Bluetooth, I just press the Bluetooth button. It will switch over to Bluetooth, and if you have something that's been previously paired, it'll just link right up. This battery indicator, I'm pretty sure, only does anything when the battery is close to dead, if not dead. And then you have dedicated volume keys, rubber coated, like I said earlier, dust and water resistant. Works good. I've had it in the snow, had it in the rain, everything's fine. Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out. See you next time.